So picture this. You've got an itch to dive into an MMO. You're excited to explore a new world, test out the combat, and maybe even join a guild. But then, you fall down the rabbit hole. Steam reviews are mixed and say one game's dead, Reddit's got some keyboard warriors in the threads arguing over which one's worth your time, and suddenly you're second-guessing everything. You start looking up another MMO, and it's the same thing over there. Now you have choice paralysis. I'm going to ask you a question, and if you've ever experienced this or done this, then you owe me a like down below. Have you ever stared at your character creator screen and looked at all the classes and you couldn't decide what you wanted to be? So then you went onto Google and looked up the most and least popular classes so it can help you decide on either the meta class or the class no one plays because you wanted to be a special snowflake. Man, I've been there, and honestly, it's exhausting. That's why I laid in bed recently, did some reflecting, and decided to switch things up. I want to play an MMO because it sparks something in me, not because it's trending or the best. I'm allowing myself to just enjoy the ride, flaws and all, with a completely open mind. And to be honest with you, I'm tired of sifting through reviews. With the way 2026 is going already, nobody is happy with anything. Still, I'd like to talk about how I'm taking a step back from everything, speaking my mind and disregarding the rest of the opinions. And I think you should too. Maybe this video can inspire you to reflect yourself. There's a ton of noise out there about MMOs nowadays. Everyone's got an opinion. This game's player base is dead. You have to follow this build to be relevant. I mean, I've caught myself refreshing Steam charts like it's my job, just to see if a game is safe to play. And man, don't even get me started on those videos that promise the ultimate endgame guide before you've even logged in. Do these 3,393 things before you start videos too. It's like we're playing to impress strangers instead of, having a good time. I remember once passing on a game I was curious about and looked pretty damn good because some random post called it pay-to-win trash. Later, I tried it anyway, and man, I had a blast. But all that worrying totally stole my excitement for no reason. I let some stranger who, to be honest, could have even just been a bot, ruin my excitement for it, and that's a shame. So here's my new approach. Play what calls to you and forget the rest. Maybe it's an older MMO with a story that grabs you, or one with a weird art style that just looks fun. Forget the numbers, forget the tier lists. Pick something that makes you go, I wonder what that's like. For me, it's about reclaiming that childlike curiosity, logging in without a spreadsheet or a plan, just wandering around to see what random thing I bump into. Imagine not caring if a game's popular and instead asking yourself, does this world feel like home? That's the kind of gaming I'm chasing now, and let me tell you, it feels like a weight off my shoulders. Now then, when I say give it an honest try, I mean really diving in with no preconceptions. Don't let a clunky UI or a slow start turn you off right away. Give the game a chance to show you its heart. I'm not saying ignore the rough patches. If something's not clicking, that's okay to admit. But balance it with the good stuff. Maybe the combat's a slog, but the world feels alive with little details, like NPCs chatting or random critters scampering around. Find those small joys that make a game worth sticking with, even if it's not perfect. And hey, if it's not for you after a fair shake, no hard feelings. At least you figured that out on your own terms, not because someone online told you to quit. You never know. At the end of the day, gaming, especially MMOs, should be about what lights you up, not what the internet says you should play. Tuning out the noise and picking a game that speaks to you, then giving it a real, honest shot? That's where the magic happens. I'm curious, what MMO have you been wanting to try, or maybe revisit without all the outside chatter? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If this resonated with you, give it a thumbs up, and let's keep exploring games our way. This is Final Bout. I'll see you in the next one.